If you're breathing right now, you definitely heard of the show Euphoria. You might have watched it, you might have seen some clips, or you just heard of it. But in this video, I'm here to tell you that it's the worst show of all time. That's right. It's overhyped, overrated, and it just sucks. And I have the most objective point of view when it comes to talking about this show, cause I'm just a Euphoria fiend. But with that being said, I need to tell you that I haven't watched the show, a season, or a single episode. I watched one clip that everyone's been hyping up, and it's the famous fight scene between Maddy and Cassie. When I heard people talking about this fight, I was expecting it to be the new Obi-Wan versus Anakin, the new Neo versus Red Skull, or the new Avengers versus Thanos from Avengers Endgame. Except it's nowhere near as good as those fight scenes cause they screw it up hard. Let's take a look.
Oh, this bitch needs to be put down.
And if you want the full lore breakdown and if you want to know what led up to this fight, you're gonna have to find another video. All I know about the show is that Zendaya is a drug addict, Nate Jacobs is a rectum, and the two main protagonists, Maddy and the blonde girl you're about to see here, Cassie, are the top 5 greatest anime rivals of all time. And they aren't number 5, 4, 3, or 2. I don't know who any of the other characters are other than Maddy's friends, and they're the 2 summons that Maddy spawned to help fight Cassie. Cassie might be the first boss in the series, but I'm not too sure about the order of the boss fights. But let's go.
Maddy, no! Maddy, no!
Now at this point, I'm like, damn, shit's about to get real. Maddy took her shoes off. This is like Levi screaming Kenny's name in his fight in Attack on Titan. But let's keep watching. Now if you're wondering if I put the circus music in the background, it's not me. I'll leave a link to the original clip in the description so you can see for yourself. But you can see right here, Maddy makes her first hit on the great Cassie, Sorcerer of Jacobs, with an R1 attack. If you're on Xbox, it's right bumper, and if you're on keyboard and mouse, there is no way you're a human being. But this is a pretty solid move to start off this boss fight. It looks like Maddy selected the Vagabond build and hit Cassie with a gentle slap, similar to Neji from Naruto's Gentle Fist. Again, this is a pretty solid start to the fight, but let's keep watching. In this shot right here, we get to see the protagonist switch. They begin a chase sequence, but Cassie is the protagonist now, and she starts training her enemies like it's Call of Duty Zombies. And Maddy and her summons turn into denizens from transit. Now at this point, if you're not supporting Cassie, you're a criminal. I don't care what happened in the show, but these little shits are so annoying. Tell me with a straight face you like denizens from transit. Exactly. And on top of that, Maddy is a walking L for heading into the fight with summons instead of fighting alone. So if you support Maddy, please contact your local authorities and turn yourself in. Let's continue. This is the final attack, the final blow, and Cassie dies. Spoiler alert, I guess now's the perfect time to warn everyone about spoilers, but this was a pretty solid finisher from Maddy, and it shows that Euphoria is a great tale about tragedy and darkness, and evil and darkness. Until HBO decides to take it to the next level and see ways in how they can screw up the show harder than what they did with Game of Thrones Season 8. And they topped it off by a mile.
It's all make-believe! This is all scripted! Can you believe this?
No. God damn, man! I'm done. What is wrong with them? The fight was scripted. This is the worst decision made in all of humanity. The worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I hope you guys understand why I haven't uploaded in a while. After I found out that the fight was scripted, unlike everything else in the entire world, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, and my body couldn't even function. I started realizing how horrible this show was after finding out it was scripted. And I started realizing how the show could have been so much better. Like during the denizen scene, why not pull out an R870 or a 3-round burst pistol to get them off of her? I don't know if her character is meant to be stupid, but still, that should be the first thing to do when you got these little parasites up your ass. Cause knifing them is a pain unless you've got Galvin Knuckles. But anyways, let's just rewrite this entire fight, alright? Imagine instead of Maddy calling in her summons, she does a multi-shadow clone jutsu. And instead of Cassie standing there doing nothing, she calls in an Iron Man suit and gets armored up with the pieces attaching to her body as Maddy and her clones start chasing her on stage. And once she's fully suited up, she can shoot Rue just because, and to tell everyone that she isn't someone you can mess with. And now Maddy would be like, damn, It's time to get serious. And she can activate 6 paths mode and charge up instead of taking her shoes off. And in the meantime, Cassie can call in another Iron Man suit and attach it to Nate Jacobs. Now, I don't know who hates Nate. I don't know if it's Cassie, Maddy, or Euphoria fans, but screw it. Let's have him be the hostage. Cassie can be like, hey, you can kill one of us. Now this creates some real tough decision for Maruto. She'd be like, should I kill her or this reproductive organ and save humanity? Maddy can either kill her biggest op or redeem herself and restore society. Now that's one hard-ass decision. But let's go with the canon ending with Maddy chasing Iron Cassie. As she's running across the hallway, Maddy can charge up a mini-tailed beast bomb and make her smash through a shit ton of brick walls. And then as Cassie Stark gets up, she launches a missile attack to get rid of Maddy's clones. But the missiles don't arrive. You hear earthquakes in the background, constant rumbling, and it gets louder and louder. Maddy and Cassie fly up to see what's happening, and they see Titans marching, with Zendaya's voice in their head saying, "To all subjects of this high school, my name is Zendaya. I'm using the power of fentanyl to address all students of Euphoria High that I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up drinking, but I'm high though. My goal is for you to subscribe to the channel because only 4% of people watching this video are currently subscribed. Until everyone watching this video is subscribed, humanity will be restored." That would have been a crazy season finale. Better than whatever they put out. I don't know what the ending is because I never watched it, but my ending is easily better, and if you disagree, you're just dumb, to put it very simply. That's it. Later.